Hi Diane, I really enjoyed your post. The part that I found most beneficial about your post was the 3 points that you listed. I feel like what you said was very relevant to not only the videos that we had to watch, but just principles to keep in mind as a counselor when dealing with your when dealing with your clients on, basic day-to-day basis. Two of your points I felt were very, very applicable to the videos that we watched. The first one was that all people are searching for love and acceptance. And when you said this, it resonated with me because throughout like my entire time in college with my psychology courses, my professors will always stress that we are relational beings. God created us all to be in relationships with one another. No man is an island is something that my grandmother would say to me all of the time. We are always searching to be loved and accepted, and to be with one another. So that to me resonated when it came to the video about divorce. As we all saw with the video of the lady speaking about her divorce and going through a very long-term marriage that ended because her husband just continued to engage in infidelity and those sorts of things. It really got me to thinking about what kind of mindset she had to be in at the time to continuously deal with his infidelity and still try to make it work. We saw her say that she stuck by his side. She encouraged him to be into counseling for his sex addiction and those sorts of things. She also tried to start a support group, all of those things. So, it made me think about some of the things that led her to continue to put up with those things and to be in that marriage. And when I thought about your point that people are always searching for love and acceptance, it kind of made me have a different perspective about that situation because I could definitely see where she must have been searching for love, and she must have in some way felt that she was only gonna get that through her marriage. And then the second point that you made, that we must consistently forgive other people, that really helped me because it resonated with the addiction video. The guy who was basically explaining his addiction and what led to it, he very much made it a point to say that the strained, almost non-existent relationship that he had with his father and the resentment that had built up led to him having an addiction and having habits that led to his addiction. So I thought about your second point in regards to that because if we are constantly practicing forgiveness as Christians, I feel like we have more of a resilience to not be consumed by the temptations to fall into addiction and other things that just aren't good for us. So I do feel that, like you said, we must forgive constantly so that we can avoid running into situations like that. And that's not just with addiction, that's with many other things that we deal with on a daily basis. But I really love the points that you made. I feel like they were very much relevant to what we have been speaking about this week. So thank you for your post.